apparently Nick Rekieta he has said things, I don't remember the exact quote, but he has said things that seem to imply, well, he said that Lawtube knew about his drug use and didn't do anything about it. Something to that effect. Lawtube knew about his drug use and didn't do anything about it. Okay, first of all, I didn't know, and I'm not sure that anyone necessarily knew, although we might have suspected based on things, but that's a difference from knowing. So I'm not sure that anyone knew it was true. Some people suspected, some people thought it was pretty self-evident, but I'm not sure, strictly speaking, anyone knew. Second of all, even if we did know, what the hell were we supposed to do about it exactly? What is Nick Rekieta exactly chiding us for? What did we fail to do that we should have done? If we did know that he was using drugs and using cocaine, what is it exactly that he thinks we should have done that we didn't do? What were we supposed to do exactly? I don't know. As I'm sure you can appreciate from overall, other things, Nick is a fairly independent guy. And, Lawtube has been trying to provide him some counsel and recommendations and suggestions with respect to his post-arrest issues. We've been suggesting, for example, he keep his mouth shut. We've been suggesting, for example, these motions don't really work. We've been suggesting that he should probably seek some sort of diversionary deal. Maybe if he's really, really nice, he could have gotten maybe a misdemeanor with an eye towards an eventual dismissal, right? Maybe if he was really, really nice, he could have gotten a misdemeanor. And like, if you keep your nose clean, in this case, somewhat literally, for some period of time, then the misdemeanor conviction just completely disappears and it's like it never happened, right? Maybe he was really, really good. He could have gotten that thing. As you may have noticed, Nick Rekieta has not been exactly taking our advice when it comes to his post-arrest motions. He's not exactly been taking our advice with respect to, the motions not working, and with respect to the, maybe you should try to do some sort of long-term drug treatment, and maybe you have a problem, and maybe you shouldn't be making the statements, and maybe you should be seeking a more contrite attitude and asking the government for a little bit of mercy. Our suggestions have not exactly been well received, so I'm not sure why he thinks there was anything we could have done that would have stopped the behavior in the first place. I'm not sure what we were supposed to do that would have been effective on any level. So I don't know. I got nothing. Stop listening to Barnes was also high on our suggestion list. That was high on our suggestion list. Doesn't seem to really be going super well on that domain. Yeah. His blaming is another addict technique to shift blame from his behavior and allow him to continue his use. Nick is not well and no place ready for recovery. That seems to be true. Again, he doesn't seem to accept that he has a problem. Which, okay. So that makes trying to solve a problem when there isn't one really hard. It's really hard to solve a problem when you don't acknowledge it exists. So that's challenging.